What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to CK2 Game of Thrones, where we play as the House Sunderland, and we're finally able to reform our religion. Now, I don't want to spend too much time talking about this because we already had several videos dedicated to this topic, but obviously I want to reveal the winner. As you can see, the unyielding, the warlike option has succeeded. We had 2 rounds of voting, and in each round, in the first one obviously we had no clear winner. That's why we had the second one. In the second one, about 2/3 majority voted for the unyielding path, and I really like this. I also like that in the first round, even the sinful cutthroat option had a significant number of votes, because that will make it interesting. It will also be very immersive because there's going to be some people that will perhaps not follow our reformed religion. So specifically looking at the Blackwaters here and some of their vassals, it's possible that they will stay old Lady of the Waves. We'll see how that, we'll see if that actually happens. Chances, or actually I'm pretty certain that all of our vassals, our direct vassals and court members, will follow our reform. I think that's the mechanic, but we'll see. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to go unyielding in nature, stronger armies, and resistant religion. We're going to continue to be sea-bound here, giving us some bonuses there. We're going to get another morale bonus from Animistic and have the Rite of Passage. And of course, Godric will be worshipped as a king. So yeah, let's hit reform and see what happens. Okay, so we have apparently we have some new new people leading the holy sites, new priests. A new class of priests has taken over. That's fine by me, although all these other priests have converted as well, it seems. So that's fine. This is just regular, I believe. But yeah, the Lady of the Waves Reformation. The ancient Lady of the Waves religion has attained great power. Rather than abandoning the old ways, King Godric, I love it, Sunderland, has the most powerful priests have decided to reform, the Lady of the Waves faith in order to defend its followers from the infidel invaders. With the God King being worshipped as its divine leader, the Lady of the Waves faith has developed an official holy text describing all the proper ways to worship the God King and counteract the arguments of infidel preachers and missionaries. This event could mark the beginning of a new era of religious reformation all throughout the known world and spell doom for the traditional religious powers. For the Merlin King, yeah, of course, and the Lady of the Waves, and the Lord of the Skies, and so on and so forth. Now, we've got several, I think these are all our former priests that arrive at our court. Pretty sure. Maybe some priestesses as well. Actually, oh, look at this. So there are people that still follow the old religion. That's interesting. Is it just the women? I feel like it's just the women. Yeah, that's interesting. They do not accept the newly reformed ways. That's so strange, though. Why is that? Huh. Yeah, that's actually super weird. Look at this. All the men have converted. The women have not. That's interesting. That's actually really interesting. I wonder why that is. But yeah, let's quickly check on the Blackwaters. Duncan has not converted. That is very, very interesting. But yeah, some of his vassals have. Lord Tristan Waves of Hayford, he has followed our reform. What about you? Roba Boral has not followed. Interesting. So does he think as... Yeah, he's actually zealous and a heretic. So he thinks as a heretic. His sibling, Hand of the King, he has converted, however. So that's really, really interesting. So even within the Boral family, there are different, people following different faiths. Mandalay's over here. Oh, right. So I think those are all of your vassals. You only have 2 following the Lady of the Waves. Yeah, you only have these 2. Okay, that's fine. So I think though all of my vassals have converted, right? I'm actually pretty certain about that. Yeah, I think they have to. They don't really get a choice. We do have one here, right? No, that's not true. We've got our friend, Roland. Yeah, he's converted as well. Okay, very good. So yeah, most people have converted. We do have a new council position. Look at all these people being loyalist. Damn, my uncle. By the way, I found a wife for my uncle, so we're gonna get a pop-up about, or we're gonna, yeah, event pop-up about this later on. We've got our own wife over here, our cousin, Massive Coin. He's our friend too. Wow, that's actually really good. We have a very strong and supportive council there. I'm gonna go with Priest Edmund of Lord of the Skies. Yeah, he's really good. So let's have him here, and we should be able to actually. Has the population converted? That's something I wonder. No, Old Lady of the Waves. Lady of the Waves and Sweet Sister? I think the holy sites have been converted. No, not all of them. Lady of the Waves, this is not. Some have converted, but not all. So, even here we have Lady of the Waves and Old Lady of the Waves. That's very interesting. I love that. Okay, we'll see how that turns out. What about here? Old Lady of the Waves. Okay, so the capital of the Lords has usually converted. But this is Faith the 7 still. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. I think we're going to start converting probably here in Half-Sister. Because that's our own territory. Very good. Okay, so our heir, Princess Tanzel, needs to marry. But I think I'm going to wait until she comes of age. Then we'll see what we can do. And yeah, we've got some money. But before we actually do anything specific, I do want to quickly talk about the goal of this campaign. What we're going to do now. I assume, just you know, looking at Valyria and how it has even made its way to Westeros, it's very likely that Valyria will eventually conquer the world and declare war on us. Now again, the foremost goal is going to be our independence, and so I think we're just going to basically wait until Valyria declares war on us, and what I assume is going to be the end of this campaign here is when we lose our independence. When the Dragon Lords come and subjugate us, then the series will end when we have been subdued. But until that happens, my goal is to conquer, well, to expand our territory. I'm specifically thinking about conquering islands such as Pebble, the Paps, the Witch Isle, maybe Lorath could be an interesting one. We could go for Dragonstone Claw Isle, colonizing that potentially. Maybe the Stepstones, stuff like that. I would like to conquer, and we'll see if we can keep our independence. That's basically the goal. We're obviously going to continue raiding, and I do actually want to check how our levies have changed. We currently still have 8,000 raiders here, but it's actually very difficult to click on our province. Is there a way? Yes. There we go. Now, we're currently sieging an outpost, but let me quickly see this. Garrison modifiers. Defensive religion in home territory, plus 40% garrison size, I think. Does that give us more levy? It does not. No. Okay. But still, I mean, that's pretty good. So that's the bonus that we have, and we have a extra morale bonus as well, right? Let me quickly check that here. Do I see that here? No. Where do I see... Oh, I guess over here. We see our bonuses. So, all units receive 5% morale, and then additional modifier in counties of this religion. So, if we fight on our own lands, we get another 80% morale, 40% garrison size we saw, and then extra, defense. Archers, pikemen, basically everyone. So, if we defend in our home territory, we gain 80% combat strength and 80% morale. So yeah, we should do pretty well. But that actually did not change our offensive capabilities, which I guess is fine. It's a nice trade-off. So yeah, I guess without further ado, we're gonna continue. Raiding, right? Is that actually what I want to do? Let me quickly check. Real quick, you do not have any children. Now, that could be because she's old. It could be because you're homosexual. But maybe it's also because you've been constantly leading troops. So maybe we'll actually have you released for now. We do not have a son either. So I think maybe it's time that we stay at home for just a little bit and have someone else take charge here. Also, I think John is... he does not have... Yeah, he has a daughter, but he doesn't have a son. So I actually want to have him stay at home for a while as well. And we'll have someone else take control here. Maybe a priest. The Priest of the Marshes. He's actually a really good commander. So, yeah, let's have him lead our looting force, and we'll actually go on... Where are we going to go looting? Maybe Lorath. We have sacked this before. This is actually going to be relatively easy. Let's go ahead and do that. And we have an idle council member. Right, Roland of Goldtown. Why don't you go ahead and organize the army? No, probably train troops. Why not? Let's do it in the capital, actually. So we have more troops for later. And that's it for now. We can colonize Claw Isle. Yes, I think before we do that, upgrading a holding might be a possibility too. But since it's winter, we're going to have an extra cost here. So I kind of want to wait until winter's over before I start any new building projects. I mean, it's not like we're going to lose money or anything. So this was the marriage I talked about. A Longthorpe, Ravella Longthorpe has married our uncle, the Master of Laws and Master of Hunt. So yeah, he wanted to get married. He's relatively old. He doesn't have any children. So I thought, why not? And even though he's zealous, he has actually converted as well, which is very nice. Awesome. Okay, so he's happy about that. Let's quickly check you. Yeah, you have not converted. So very interesting. Very interesting. So neither your children. I wonder what he's going to do about his vassal though. Like because your children has, or your child has converted too. Ooh. Okay, very interesting situations for sure. Cool. Let's move on. Let's continue on raiding. Because why not? And actually, I'm pretty sure we're just going to outright sack Lorath again, probably. Let's quickly check our income. Yeah, it's still fine. We're still paying very little in terms of... oh no, there's Valyria. They're still upset. But yeah, we're still paying relatively little upkeep. That's very good. Alright, so that was actually not that great. And what's this? The King of the Reach. Oh, okay. He's talking about... Oh, by the way, maybe we should change some laws as well. Since we have such a high support in the council. Maybe... What's this? Diplomatic sovereignty. Yeah, I think we're actually going to do that. We have more supporters than we have enemies. But there's actually... How are there so many people on the council? That's actually weird. But yeah, I think we're going to go for that. Give the ruler more power. Unless, of course, there's something we want to change here. The Realm Authority. What does this do? Vassal limit +5. We are very far away from our vassal limit here. I think this is not going to be an issue. People will dislike it, though. So that's a problem. Vassals are now obligated to end internal wars of aggression when commanded. That is interesting. We haven't really had this, but maybe that's something we want to. Burgher vassal minimum levy, 20%. Slavery is legal. Illegal for... Oh, we have legal first night? I didn't even know. Huh. Realm Authority or this? What would we rather want? Shy person, brave, proud. Doesn't really say anything, but I would like to centralize our power a little bit. Probably just gonna raise Realm Authority then. That's fine. Yeah. Now that we've reformed our religion and, you know, we are now head of religion as well, by the way. Yeah. I feel like this makes sense. Lady of the Waves, right. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I think that makes more sense this way. Cool. So move on. I don't know what Valyria is going to do. I hope that they won't send any troops over to bother me. That really would suck. By the way, yeah, we can actually break that. Although I don't know if that's really all that valuable. Maybe this is not the best spot to be. I don't know. But we're going to stay here for now. Sally has eloped and gotten married to Wallace. Okay. That's a matrilineal marriage. Oh, she was married to Creighton before, but he died like 11 years ago. So I think this is fine. Yeah. Alright. No, she can... I guess I don't mind. She could be disinherited. She doesn't even... Huh. Do I care? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think I really care. She can marry. Okay, someone's deposed. In Valyria, that's fine by me. And Kyle has eloped too, with Rialta. Why would he even, like, he doesn't even inherit anything. You know what, fine. I don't know, I mean, I guess I keep losing prestige, which is not good, but oh well. Longsister has a rebellion. Oh, never mind. That's not true, it's a lie. Alright, fine. I can live with that. So yeah, we're going to be looting. Medium Realm Authority has been approved. That's good news. And are people upset? Is this going to actually increase? No. It doesn't decrease either, though. Tanzel has unfortunately lost the... She's really not the diplomat. That's definitely a thing. Oh! And one of our rivals... Vunatis, he's got 60 dual skill, and Brian, he's got 50 because he's a Craven. He requested to be allowed to duel his rival. Okay, now he's our rival too. I think we're gonna allow it, and if he kills our brother though, we're gonna probably imprison him. Although I can't. Why is it not possible? He's at my court. We'll allow the duel. We'll see what happens. I don't know what happened. But Brian... Maybe he refused. It's possible. But Brian has the same rivals as I do. So that's kind of interesting. And I think you should no longer be my bodyguard or captain of the household guard. That title set need to be revoked. You're very old, but still. Let me quickly check my other rival. That just really doesn't make sense for you to have these titles. I don't want you as bodyguards if you hate me that much. So we'll have someone else instead. Oh, I can't actually. That's very annoying. I can only have you as my bodyguards. Is there no one else? Fine characters that would like to join my court? Good fighters. Obviously, no rulers. Join court, yes. Oh, there we go. We've got a couple people. Gone Ports, a Stormlander. 70. Oh, and Layla Torrent. My mother! Wait, what? Why is she not at my court? What is she doing? Okay, yeah, I definitely want her back. That's for sure. And we got some old women. I don't really care about them. I do want to have some skilled fighters. I think this guy, he seems like a good bloke. And then this Tyroshi, perhaps. Why not? What's your dual skill? 45. I just checked that, but I forgot immediately. Alright, there you go. I think that's fine for a start here. Yeah. Cool. And we'll have them as our bodyguards and captains of the household guard. Very good. Who's this? Crackla Point? Who are you fighting? Oh, are you fighting? Right, there's still the Night's Watch. But they're already losing, so that's fine. Good. You have arrived. I will award you. Ooh, there's many titles I could give you. Definitely going to make you a bodyguard. Let's actually wait for the other person to arrive too. Roland declared his invasion of the Fingers. Okay. 4,000 men. I'm not sure if this is going to be good. My mother has returned home, and you have arrived as well. How many men does this guy have? 7,000. Now, you do get the... You actually don't get the bonus. Oh, that's because, yeah, the religion is favored to 7 here. So you don't actually... I think you maybe get the, like the 5% bonus from Animistic, but that's it. So we'll have to see. I think I'm going to make you captain of the household guard, and you will be my bodyguard too, and you definitely will not stay here. Master of Horse. I would like to give this title to Master of Coin. My Hand of the King. Sure. And Cupbearer. I would like to give this to... Why not Kyle? Sure, Kyle. An honorable man. There you go. And King's Justice. Huh. Well, maybe that should have been Kyle instead. Well. Anybody who has got diplomacy? No. I guess Wallace then. It is. Very good. Do we have any better commanders? Yes, definitely. Gone. And then... I probably say this name wrong. This is my mother's new husband. Might as well fight. Okay. That seems fine for now. Okay. And we have more bodyguard positions, but I don't want to fill them with my rivals, so this is okay. And have we made any progress here? Not really. This is actually kind of a tough nut to crack. Maybe that was not the right place to go. It's probably not really going to give us that much money. Yeah, it might be best to just go ahead and invade this later on, because you are not being protected by Valyria. So we can actually just, yeah, take over Lorath. Probably that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to return home, stop the raiding, and then we'll actually go ahead and conquer this. But for now, that will be it. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.